afternoon. I'm here to talk about protecting the pollinators.
Do you know that 1/3 of the world's food exists thanks to bees?
Bees and other pollinators are truly incredible creatures.
Kids,
and some adults,
may sometimes think of them as only dangerous stinging insects.
But the truth is, as humans, we depend on bees in order to survive.
It's true, we need bees.
But bee populations are dying off at an alarming rate.
Since the 1940s, bee populations have been cut in half.
While the amount of crops that rely on bees to pollinate them has grown by 300%.
And now many of the bee species that we are most dependent on are listed as vulnerable, endangered, and critically endangered.
All pollinators are important, but did you know that some plants can only be pollinated by certain species of bees?
And some crops, like almonds, need billions of bees to do the job.
There are a few key reasons that bees are in so much trouble now.
One is harmful pesticides that kill bee populations.
Another is habitat loss, but the main threat to bee populations, climate change.
Climate change from global warming causes disruption to our typical weather patterns.
It causes more extreme weather events like powerful storms,
heat waves, snowless winters,
and snowy springs like the one we are having right now.
When bees lose their homes because of deforestation and extreme weather events, they can't reproduce.
And that also means they can't pollinate. So what will happen if bees go extinct? Well, when the bees die, so will the plants that depend on them.
And if losing many of nature's most beautiful plants isn't enough, we rely on bees to pollinate many of our favorite nuts, fruits, and vegetables, and those will be gone too.
And while some of you might be cheering, "Yay, no more broccoli!" a life without fruits and vegetables would be really sad
and make it very challenging to feed everyone on Earth.
Luckily, there are many organizations taking this seriously and helping to slowly bring back bee populations.
And we can all help. We have 10 actions that will both help to save the bees and avoid further harm to the bees.
Number one, plant flowers.
Planting a variety of native flowers that will bloom at different times during the year is a great way to help bees and other pollinators.
Number two,
plant a garden.
If you already have a garden or plan to add one, be sure to grow some bee-friendly plants like basil and rosemary.
Number 3, don't use pesticides or insecticides. These can be very harmful or even deadly to bees.
P.S. They are bad for humans and pets too, so we'll all be better off without them.
Number 4, buy organic. Organic foods are grown without the use of chemicals, and sprays that are deadly to bees.
Number 5, buy sustainable honey. Buying honey from local beekeepers who practice sustainable extraction practices is a great way to help the bees.
Number 6,
go wild! Let your yard and garden get a little wild.
Listen, if you ever need an excuse to delay mowing your grass or pulling weeds, now you have one. You're just saving the bees.
Number 7, make a bee bath. Set out a shallow dish, add some stones and water.
Set the dish in a shady or partially shaded area near some flowers.
This gives the bees a safe place to rest and drink.
Number 8, properly make and manage a bee hotel.
A bee hotel is basically like a birdhouse, but for wild bees.
These became really popular over the last several years, but the main problem is that most people put them out and then don't manage them.
Bee hotels look very cool and can help to increase the bee population, but only if they are properly built and managed.
Otherwise, it could do more harm than good. So we recommend that you do your research if you are going to set up a bee hotel.
Or do the bees a favor and just let them build their own house.
Number 9, don't kill bees. This one is easy. Just walk away if you see a bee. There is no reason to kill it.
Number 10, inform others about how critical it is to save our bees and encourage them to take these actions as well.
Thanks for watching. We hope that you will help to protect our pollinators. Be sure to share what you learned with someone you know.
And remember to use your voice to spread hope and inspiration. Bye!